Hello, everybody. I pray that today has been nothing but great for you today because it's been a great day for me, man. It's been a good day today. And because I learned something from God today, a couple of things. But, I want to share with you guys a testimony of mine. The Bible says that we're set free by the words of our testimony. And I pray that as I share things with you guys, that not only does it lift me up, but I'm praying that, in my testimony, it will help lift up someone else. So what this is that today I was talking to my son. And as we were talking, he said to me, Mama, you are just so extra. You're just extra. And I was like, what does that mean? I'm like, what do you mean when you talk? Because he says it all the time. I was like, what do you mean when you say that I'm extra? And what he said to me, he said, Mom, I want you to think about the most beautiful flower that you can think about. He said, and when you were to stand by that, you'll make that flower seem dim. He said, and think of the most brightest sun. He said, and if you stand by the sun, you will make that brightest sun, you'll make it seem dim. And he said, and that was just so amazing to me. I mean, it was just so wonderful. And I'm going to tell you why it was so wonderful, because God talks about in Proverbs 31 about the virtuous woman. He says, who can find her? He says, her value is worth more than rubies and gold. But one of the qualities that he says about the virtuous woman in Proverbs, he says that her children will call her blessed. So I thank my son for today calling me blessed. But what he also showed me, and he said to me, he said, but Mama, people who don't know you, because you're so extra, they will think that you're phony and that you're fake. He says, but I tell people all the time, no, what you see is what you get. That's just who she is. He said, you love so deep, more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. He said, you care too deeply because you're just extra. He said, I've just never seen anybody like you. And I was like, wow. I said, well, I guess you're giving me a compliment, and he was like, yes, it is. But what it brought to me was that, in the book of Mark, Jesus said, he says, when they were talking, he said, do you buy a lamp to put under a basket? Or would you take a lamp that you just bought and put it under a bed? No, you set it on a lampstand. Now, I want to tell you guys that for a long time, I have dimmed my own light with the fear of offending people, with the fear people would see me wrong, with the fear of just people would just misunderstand me. But let me tell you guys something. I'm sure I'm not the only person who has had this bright light and who has felt that they need to dim who God has created them to be to make other people comfortable. But let me tell you something. You are beautiful and wonderfully made of the Lord, just the way you are. So whatever light God has given you, whatever light that shines bright, whatever extra you are, you need to put it on display. Put it on the lampstand, because this is a dark world, and people are in situations where they need your light. They need your extra. They need to be able to see the brightness that God has placed in you, because they need to know that there is light in dark places. People need to know that. So whatever it is that is bright in your life, whether it be your ability to dance, to sing, to preach, to teach, whether it be your ability to train people on your job, whether it be your ability to understand a computer system better than other people, whether it be your ability to have a great marriage and can help other people have a great marriage, whatever it is, do not dim your light so that other people can be comfortable. Because what God gave to you is what is needed for the body. It's needed. That light needs to shine. So again, I say to you, don't hide what God has given you under a bed or put it in a basket. Put it on a lampstand, because you are bright and you are needed. And no one else can be as extra as you. Peace and blessings.